Greetings, friends. Jacques Howard here. Take my tour of Trenton. I'm headed over to Sam Naples Center, the Sam Naples Community Center in Chambersburg. Want to do some interesting history work. Look at how Chambersburg and the city of Trenton were two different municipalities at one point in time. We do not own the rights to the music. So, what is happening here today is this is a part of a series of events that are taking place. DVRPC, along with Trenton Cycling Revolution and others who are biking and pedestrian advocacy organizations, are working to coordinate Trenton having a network of biking and pedestrian roadways. So what we're doing here at the Sam Naples Center is we've blocked the street off. We've got Mr. Softy here. We have Artworks here as well, an Open Streets program, and the organization that I am co-chair of, Trenton Cycling Revolution. Now, the idea and the concept behind this is to introduce to folks in the community what it would look like if we were a more biking and pedestrian friendly community. Now, as examples, we travel all over, many of us, and we see different things and different examples throughout the cities in the United States, whether there are bike lanes, 1 or 2 lanes, sharrows, which is a shared arrow, and or things like this, which are plastic to deter cars from going through. Now, this is just a temporary, but the idea is that this would be implemented on a regular, permanent basis, so then people would not want to drive their cars into the lanes. Now, for us to do this, we have to be very careful about what those streets are going to look like. Now, some of those streets may need to change. And when I say they may need to change, it may need to become one way going one direction, or having traffic parking on one side of the street or the other. This street would then change, as will many other streets on the route, on these routes that we design as a community will change. So you may see 2 lanes for biking and pedestrian, one going, one coming. But this would not be allowed for any cars to park or ever drive in this area. Then that may mean that on this side of the road, this portion of the roadway becomes one way. Or maybe parking is only done on one side of the street. Now, the only way that we can get this information about what the city is going to look like is when we ask questions. And the asking of the questions has been done in a way so that as many people throughout the city can have a chance to share their thoughts and their opinions. You can take the survey online. You can reach out to Trenton Cycling Revolution, trentoncycling.org, DVRPC, the city of Trenton. You can just do an internet search for biking in Trenton, and you'll see all the things that we've been working on for over a decade. We have the Complete Streets program implemented, signed through our government. We have funding that is coming, and this is exactly what we're talking about. Now, we have funding. It's been designed, it's been approved. Complete Streets has been accepted by our city council and our government. The Trenton 250 Master Plan has a segment set aside for developing a transportation network for people to walk and ride safely. The state of New Jersey has recently implemented the NJ Safe Pass law, which means you now have to follow particular rules when passing someone who is walking or rolling in the state of New Jersey. We've been talking about crosswalks and the importance of crosswalks and educating the community about the proper way to cross streets and paying attention to the pedestrian crossing signs, etc. Now, there's a part that everyone plays in this, not just the community, the residents and the people who live here in the nonprofit organizations, etc., but the for-profit businesses as well, because they've got to encourage their patrons to follow the rules with parking, paying attention to the new laws, making sure that they're observing the traffic laws, making sure that the locals are not speeding or doing the things that they want to do just because they can. That means all of us have to work together. That includes the city of Trenton. They, as a municipal government, the Parks and Recreation and Engineering, they have to be held accountable as well. And we're working on all that. It's done in a collaborative manner. There's more than one piece to this pie, and it's going to be divided up for everyone, so that we all will have a responsibility to build a community for everyone. Come on by the Sam Naples Community Center. We'll be here till 3 o'clock. distributing and showing information about what the future could look like here for biking in the capital city of New Jersey, the capital county, Mercer. I'm Jacques Howard. Take my tour of Trenton, and remember, justice, peace, and humility.